Alright, so I finished the challenges, viewers. They weren't that bad, although I did miss a lot here, so... we have Ab Beasts Med 1. A team of 3, and we'll have to fight 3 waves. We need, we need to be able to fight 3 waves while having... sustaining poison and mental break. For the mental break is the same as the poison effect, but it applies on your MP. So yeah, it's really, I don't think does any other RPGs actually offer something like that. Like I don't think I remember RPGs other than this one that actually does something to your MP like that. So these Shadow Hearts actually does have some really elements. Like for me, the Shadow Hearts games, well, talking about the second and the third game, especially this one, what makes it really special and unique is the combat system. Like they really outdone themselves with this one, especially in trying to balance the game, making it challenging and fun at will. So these guys are good. These guys are really good. So I'm gonna skip through this since this is all preparation. I'm gonna play with Shania, Ricardo,
I'm going to play you a record.
and Bad Helda. Well, I picked Bad Helda because she's available to me. If she wasn't available to me, I would probably pick who do you call him? Pick Frank, because I need the physical attacks really, and I have Ricardo for support. And yeah, here I'm doing a really shitty job of messing up stuff. I'm actually thinking of skipping this. This one is easy, nothing really challenging about this one. It's just, it's an endurance run. You actually have to maintain your abilities, and if you actually go with an all physical attack team, you will do just fine. I just brought Ricardo just for support in case I actually need healing and whatnot. So. But I don't think you'll need anything here. This is really easy. And by the way, let me take this opportunity to explain what happened to me. Yeah, as you guys noticed, with me, I was playing the game and I had 30 hours, and in the next scene, now I have 18 hours. So what happened? What happened, have a nice day, you're asking. So, pretty much what happened is that during me trying to play the game normally, a game that I wanted to play got released. And for those who don't know, at the time when I started recording Shadow Hearts 3, I've been recording it on my PC that had Windows 7 installed on it. I had Windows 7 installed on my main PC since I bought it in 2009. Well, of course, my computer definitely got a lot of hardware changes during that time. But yeah, since the release of Windows 7, since I actually got a copy, I didn't actually bother installing anything. Never installed Windows 8, Windows 8.1, and actually not 10. But the game that got released, which is Death Stranding, by the way, the game that I wanted to play, it required Windows 10. So there's actually I had a lot of reasons to actually switch to Windows 10, especially since Microsoft officially ended support for Windows 7. And Windows 7, for those who don't know, Windows 7, although is a really good operating system. It has a lot of problems regarding, the security measures. Like, you actually have to update Windows regularly to keep it secure. Otherwise, it has a lot of holes, and people, and Microsoft actually struggled with it a lot. Like even at the final days, like Microsoft kind of screwed up a lot of the updates. Like there are some of the updates that I tried to install, couldn't install at all. Not to mention that some of the updates actually broke something, so I actually had to force uninstall them and go to the older versions of the updates, and then how do you say it? Yeah, I had to roll back the updates, and they actually acknowledge these problems. So yeah, they, in short, yeah, Windows 7 had a lot of problems. It was, it made more sense now than ever to make the jump to Windows 10. So what I did is, the usual. I wanted to install a clean copy of Windows. So I had to make sure to update, to back up everything that I wanted, including the save file for this game. For those who don't know, or haven't realized that yet, even though they should, I'm playing this game on an emulator. So I had the save file on PC. So what I did, I actually managed to back up the save files, but when I actually formatted the system, I forgot to, I collected everything that I wanted and put it inside a folder, and put that folder in the desktop of my PC. So I won't forget. I won't forget it when I actually wanna copy it to another of my hard drive. I couldn't copy it at the time because most of the file was really big. And I didn't have enough space in my other hard drives, so I actually had another hard drive, an external hard drive that I wanted to copy these files onto them, but I actually forgot. So I went through the process of formatting my main drive, and I lost the save, unfortunately. Yeah, here I lost Hilda, unfortunately, which is it's not a big of a deal. Like, for those who don't know, Hilda in her bat form will have half of her HP, so she's gonna die really easily. But she's still really good and actually worth it. And with that, trial complete. That challenge was really easy, really easy, viewers. And for winning this challenge, we get Arc Shield and Arc Barrier as a reward. Nothing really impressive. We already have these within us. So yeah, we're gonna have to go through the second challenge, App Beast Mid 2. A single party without not having the ability to do physical attacks, and we have to win the round in 5 minutes. Not the whole, not the both waves. Only a single wave will have to win it in 5 minutes or less. And of course, we can't do any damage to enemies unless they are airborne. So we have to combo, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna try and prepare, and had a little bit of time to actually try and prepare here and whatnot. So and not really hard, by the way. This challenge is not really hard, and we'll see soon enough. So yeah, viewers, I've lost my save, and I lost my save, unfortunately. I didn't actually realize that until much later, until I actually finished playing Death Stranding. Took me like 99 hours, and I did stream a little bit of it. Which is fun, but yeah. Yeah, so, what happened here, what happened here after that I actually did, streamed all of that. I thought to myself, it only took me 30 hours, so, and I'm willing to actually go back, and play through, the whole game again. So, I didn't have any problem. I actually streamed, for those who, didn't know, I actually streamed, the whole thing, the whole journey of me getting back to where I was on stream, and shout outs to those who actually joined me and saw me play through the game. It didn't take me a while, but it didn't take me a lot, by the way. Like, you can see that it took me like 18 hours. But since I used, the turbo feature in the emulators, I doubled up the speed, so everything I did, doubled it up, skipped cutscenes, skipped a lot of the dialogues, but I tried my best, and I think I did go through all of the things that I actually needed to do. So everything is right. Alright, so I decided to go with, for this challenge, I decided to go with Ricardo. And this challenge was also easy, and what made this challenge really easy, viewers, that the enemies themselves didn't actually do anything to me. I don't think these challenges, were the AI themselves weren't doing anything at all. And you can see the attack here is grayed out, so the only thing that we can do is just do magic, and you will have. I think you'll always for your turn you'll always have one stack at all times, regardless if you spend it or not. By the way, same thing goes for the enemies. The enemies will not be able to damage you unless you are airborne as well. So. This is something that I actually realized once they actually started to hit me. And yeah, that was pretty easy challenge, really. Yeah, regarding my my journey getting back to to where I was, it really I gotta be honest with you, viewers. When I realized that I lost the save, I didn't. Bat an eye, I guess. I thought to myself, hey, well, I guess I'm gonna play through the game again. And actually, this is something that I don't think it will ever bother me, viewers, because as I said, as long as the game is enjoyable, I don't actually have any trouble going back through it. And by the way, thanks to the to me skipping cutscenes and doubling up the speed, I think, going back to where I was here, it only took maybe, I would say, maybe 12 hours or 13 hours for me to get here. Yeah, as you can see, enemies, the enemy AI is terrible here, and you can see my stock gauge never goes under one stock gauge, and the enemies could never hurt me. So there's a problem with the AI. I don't know. This is what makes this challenge much easier. So yeah. Going back to the journey, going back to where I was. As I said, for me, viewers, as long as the game is good, I don't bat an eye. Never batted an eye. Actually, I've enjoyed my session, and of course I've streamed it. We had fun streaming it, talking to the viewers as well. Yeah, for those who don't know, I do stream. I do stream. So, twitch.tv/have4niceday. That's me. Feel free to join me whenever I play a game. Well, I play a lot of games. Although, as I said, I only play games that I've already beaten, or games that I'm not afraid of people trying to spoil it for me. Because although I still don't like backseating, don't come to me and backseat, please. And I don't know if you guys noticed. There's also the time limit at the top of the screen, so you have to keep an eye on that. If you're trying to do this, so it's easy. You just double attack, launch them, and use another use another magic to beat them up. It's really easy, and Ricardo is anyone is actually will be good as long as you have the appropriate magic skill. Yeah, I actually lost a lot of files, by the way, viewers. It's not only the save file for this game. I actually lost a lot of I've lost a lot of the. I used to have a lot of bookmarks to links for articles, for really old articles, for things that I actually wanted to read, or some other sources. I actually lost them forever, and I had these sources for probably how much? For 16 years, or even longer than that. When I started actually backing up my stuff. Yeah, I lost them forever, unfortunately, which is a shame, really. But, hey, it is what it is. Nothing really important, though, I gotta be honest. Nothing really important. But, things that I definitely wanted to keep, nonetheless. But, hey, it is what it is, huh? It is what it is. So, yeah. This is not the, this is definitely not the first time that, something like that ever happened to me, where I lost a save and I had to go back to the game again. And, I remember at one time I was playing Oblivion on the 360, and for those who don't know, not BioWare, Bethesda games on the consoles are kind of buggy, kind of shitty, really trash. It is the worst way to play these kind of games, and you should play them on PC if possible. So I remember playing the game, and I had an 80 hours playthrough with one of my characters, and something happened. So one of the quests got bugged, and it was my very first playthrough of the game, like trying to understand the mechanics of the game. And I remember that I made a character, a jack of all trade characters, and he's doing magic, and he's a warrior. He can heal, he can do archery, and the game system is not actually really good for going jack of all trades. It's better to play these kind of games by specializing into a few skills rather than expanding to everything, most of the skills. And so when I actually faced that problem, I easily, I remember easily deleting my save and starting a new one without batting an eye, because the reason why, because I enjoyed playing the game. I had no trouble playing the game, and Oblivion still stands as one of the games that I played a lot back in the day. Because even in the console, the really shitty version, I probably had 400 hours in that game. And then, of course, I also continued playing the game on PC with mods, and Oblivion is a really, really great game, and absolutely no problem going back to play it multiple times. So I'm that kind of guy. I'm that kind of guy, if a game that I enjoy, there's a problem happening with the save file. I lose it. Something terrible happened. I'll start a new playthrough, assuming that the problem is actually fixed. As long as I'm enjoying the game as well. That's an important aspect. And hey, this is a challenge. Really easy. Trial complete. Of course, what made this challenge much easier is the fact that the AI was trash. And for this, we get the owl statue for a new fetish for Shania. Shania. Not Shanoa. Not Shanoa. Alright. We have App Beast Mid 3. Stay in a tight ring, small ring state for 3 waves. And this viewers actually was a little bit hard for me. Not because it was actually hard. It's because I'm trash. I was really bad at this one. And we'll see. We'll see how these fights are going to go. So I'm here. I'm gonna prepare. It's probably gonna take me a while to do that. So. What else? Talking about going back to game if I lose a save file or not. This is something that actually happened to me with Far Cry 2. And you know what? When that happened to me, like I remember having a corrupted save file. What happened? Like I can load the save file without problems, but once I actually go into the game and go into a certain area, that continues the main quest of that game, the game just freezes up. That actually bricks my my Xbox. I remember correctly. I was playing the game also on the 360, Far Cry 2, way back in the day, viewers. So. And I actually had problems. Like I didn't like the way that they did that the game played there. And actually, when that happened, and that actually caused it, I was actually continuing with the game, thinking that hey, I might actually be finishing the game. Might as well, when I realized that the game is really shitty. I wanted to stop it. I told myself, just continue playing the game for a little bit. You might actually be finishing the game. And I think, if I remember correctly, I was about to finish Far Cry 2 back in the day, but that's and then the corrupted save file happened, where whenever I actually try to load my game. The game will freeze and brick the whole console. I actually have to unplug the power supply and replug it again for the game to for me to actually do anything with the console. Even the power off button doesn't work. It's that bad. That glitch was that bad. Bricks your whole console. And yeah, when that happened, I took the disc out of the console and never played that game ever again. Like, I had problems with that game. I had a lot of problems with that game. So, yeah, for me, as long as the game is fun and good, I don't have any problems going back to it again and again and again and again. And that's and this game is also and a lot of the games that you guys gonna see me stream and record on the channels that I stream and record on, you're gonna see a lot of the games. Most of the games that you're gonna see, most of them actually that you're gonna see, most of them are gonna be games that I've already finished, and I enjoyed them a lot. I wanted to play them again, so I know that there are some people that whenever they finish a game, they never go back to it again. Like, they don't like they always like fresh experiences. They don't like going back to the game, even if they like the game. Like, I don't understand it. I gotta be honest. I don't understand it. Sometimes, like, some people for some games and certain genres, I can understand, adventure games, puzzle games, there's no reason to, some people don't have a lot of reasons to go back to games that they will lose their magic, especially if they are narrative heavy or puzzle heavy and whatnot, and that doesn't actually rely on combat mechanics and whatnot that requires you to try and get better at times and enjoy the mechanics of the game. Like, I'm talking about adventure games, visual novels, point and click games, heavy narrative games that rely heavily on narrative and story, these kind of games. Although for me, I don't have any problems actually going back to these kind of games, but these are kind of the games that I understand why people don't go back to them. But what I don't understand really is the fact that some people don't want to go back to games that the combat is actually the main thing that they offer. Sometimes a game like Shadow Hearts 3, people might actually enjoy the story more than the gameplay itself. And you can see, viewers, that the game offers a lot of mechanics that you want to try on. This game is fun. There's a lot of things that you can do that are really, really fun with the combat mechanics with the game. So it is easy to go back to these games over and over again. So and these are kind of the games when people say, "Hey, I don't have time to go back to these games." It doesn't make sense. The types of explanations that people give when they say "I don't," type of reasons that the people they give doesn't make sense. Although it might actually reflect something else entirely. So they might actually say, "Hey, I don't have enough time to actually go back and replay other games," even though they do have time to play newer games. I think what most people mean that they don't actually like these games that much, even though when you mention these type of games, they probably tell you that, "Oh, this is the best game of all time and my favorite game in the genre," but you don't see them play them much, which to each his own, viewers. To each to his own. If you want to spend your time on something else, definitely you're free to do that. But this is something that I actually notice a lot. Gotta be honest. So yeah, it took me a lot of time doing, preparing my team. What I did here, actually, the team that I'm gonna pick here, I limited their physical attacks to only doing a single hit because, to minimize me failing. I had the option to go, with normal ring effect instead of technical ring, but I think this will work. Pit fight conditions: win with the tight ring, the small ring. And yeah, viewers, I am going to do terribly here. I'm going to do terribly here. Minimizing my mistakes with. That's why I limited the number of attacks for physical attacks to 1. I had the option. I had the option to go, and change the rings into normal rings, so make it much more lenient. But me, viewers, I like to challenge myself. Although I am not good at actually perfecting these challenges, unfortunately. So yeah, you're gonna see this a lot with this challenge. Yo, my God, twice? I don't remember missing up to Twice in a row. Holy hell. Holy hell. That doesn't bode well. And these fights, by the way, and come back with perfect. Goddamn, mate, 10. And this challenge isn't actually hard, viewers. It's just, you know, it's really. I think, as I said, it's all about the timing, especially for the magic attacks. Because if you're actually, if you're used to the timing, that's about it. Because for me, viewers, I don't actually rely much on individual. I actually rely on the timing during these hits, during actually trying to you know. Doing these attacks, doing these magical attacks, especially since most of the magical attacks that I do, I am familiar with them and I do them regularly. So I get used to the timing when to hit what, especially with Shania's physical attacks. Shania's physical attacks are really easy for me to hit. I can't fail them. But here I have to rely on individual, and actually even the timing will actually the sound cue. I think it also helped me a little bit. It's that's why this game is good. Like, it offers you a lot of challenges, but they're all of them are fair. Like actually getting good at this game is absolutely rewarding. Once you actually get used to actually maximizing your effort in this game, you can see the reward. And it's really fun. All right, first wave done really easily, even though we missed a lot. On to the second wave. We have 5 enemies here. Nothing, as I said, nothing really challenging with these. It's all about, and I think both of these actually give you the first 2 waves give you a lot of room to, you know, gives a lot of room for error. If you fail, if you fail multiple times, it's not that big of a deal. Although I think these enemies here, I think, especially the Elliops monsters there, I think they actually do extra damage than usual. I think they actually do a lot of damage than usual, if I remember correctly. Here, yeah, I'm missing a lot. I wonder if people with colorblind are actually going to, if these are going to be easy for them. That is actually could be a concern. A lot of how do you say it? A lot of the newer games nowadays, viewers, they actually accommodate for those who have trouble and problems, and have, if they have a color blind condition, and there are multiple conditions for the color blindness. Sometimes people have trouble with the red colors. Some people have trouble with the green colors. I don't know what causes that. I gotta be honest. I don't know what causes that. I never met a person actually that is colorblind. This game is pretty colorful. Like even in the MP, the HP, the SP. It's easy to tell which is which. Well, at least for me. If you're a colorblind, well, get wrecked, I guess. But yeah, unfortunately, this is something that developers only did recently. you can see how much damage. 100 is actually a lot. Like almost half health for Ricardo, which is a really big deal.
The destiny of a warrior
Second wave,
is to continue fighting.
easily finished. On to the next one. For boss fight time! What the? Yes, this challenge will make you fight yet another boss, Malice Edmund. And I screwed up a lot in this fight, viewers. I screwed up a lot in this fight. Oh my god. Yeah, she's weak to fire, so the thing that I'm gonna do here is just focus on fire attacks. The thing that I have level 1 fire attacks, so I can actually do a hard knockdown and get rid of her sake, because you do not want her to do a double attack because she hits hard, viewers. She's actually much harder than her version that we've met in the story. So yeah, these bouts and these pit fights are a little bit challenging. And although they're not gonna be, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of the challenges in this game. By the way, viewers, we're not gonna get a lot of challenges compared to the second game. But these the ones in here are gonna offer actually a really fun challenge. With red bam, see, you can see you can barely do anything. And black hole. This one does a lot of damage. And thankfully, it doesn't hit everyone in the what you call it, in the battlefield. But it still has an area of effect though. I don't know how big is it. So I decided to heal Ricardo, and this is where she actually managed to make my life much harder. And I have the solution, by the way, for this. But here's the big problem with this. You will see the big problem. You will see the big problem with this one, viewers. You will see the big problem with this one. Yeah, I missed it, huh? I did miss it. I tried to cure all of this, but I missed it. So that was a big problem with me. Unfortunately, I think I do have another Arcale, but I didn't actually put it in. I didn't actually equip it to any of the stellar charts that I have. So I decided to stop attacking her and actually trying to recover Ricardo, because he's the one that's gonna help me with that. And she hits me with yet another black hole. Holy hell! Both Nathan and Ricardo. 135 damage. Holy shit! So the only thing I can do with the Tatanka is attack. And it doesn't make a difference that she's gonna lose MP, because I'm not gonna. So I'm not gonna. Since I'm gonna use magic. So yeah, all is well. No. Can you see how bad I am at this? I am absolutely terrible. I am absolutely terrible. I am absolutely terrible at this game, and here I was. You see that I didn't press anything. I was, you know, I had my hands, both of my hands over my head, like, oh my shit, Oh my damn. Oh my lord. What am I going to do? And oh my god, she's gonna hit me with hail dust. She's gonna hit Ricardo with hail dust. And Ricardo is fire elemental. So that is his weakness for 150 damage. He's about to die. Oh no. So here I was thinking, well, what do I need to do here? I have to attack. I shouldn't stop attacking, but what to do? What to do? So yeah, I thought to actually make cast Gale on Ricardo, so he can actually get a turn before Edna does anything. So that was actually a good move on my part. The only thing I need to do is just heal. Yeah, heal, and that's it. So I actually did the extra step here, which is you know, do a cure and a heal immediately as fast as possible, because I don't want to lose MP on the rest of the team. So. I did heal first and then cure, so I'm actually used to the so I'm actually used to its Judgement Ring. But as you can see, I'm trash. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Same mistake. I'm absolute trash. And yeah, this will end horribly. And here again, of course, I was grabbing my head in fear. What the hell am I gonna do? I lost a lot of MP for most of the kills. And she's gonna do Surge. She's gonna deal a lot of damage now. Special attack increased by 30%. And Black Hole. Yeah, Ricardo. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, 167. Oh no! Yeah, this is where I thought, hey, I actually thought I might actually lose this and I have to do it again. Yeah, I did really terrible. I'm making this look like it's actually much harder than it is, and it's not that hard really. So I lost a talisman of luck. Let me actually try and remember to actually get, you know, to restock. Check my, check my item and see if I have to restock. We got Ricardo back, so I'm finally gonna do a heal. And this is something that I actually realized much later. I thought I would change I would change the timing here so I don't fail. There's something that I actually realized much later, viewers. That I thought that if I do arc heal here, I'm gonna get rid of the tight ring and small ring, and making me fail the challenge. But lo and behold, the game didn't allow me to recover from them, which is good. Well, it's not about good. It makes the challenge much easier than it is. Like if you can actually use. Yeah, if you can actually use a status alignment cure spell that actually cure everything but the ones that are required for the challenge, and then that makes it easier. If they actually made it that it actually cures everything and make it as a fail condition for that, it would make the challenge much more harder. I'll actually have to be prepared for everyone to have mental break resistance, which I will have the solution, but it's gonna cost me a lot of money. It's gonna cost me a lot of money to actually do that. So yeah, here I think I did a big mistake as well here, not realizing until much later, which yeah, I wanted to combo, and I made like what I wanted to do here is actually finish the round with someone that can, you know, hit her with a knock, with a hard knockdown, so I can get rid of her stock gauge. So I decided to you know, to put Tatanka Shania for last and use her physical attacks to do it. So I'm gonna pick Ricardo here and do normal attacks, of course. But what I didn't realize, viewers, that Tatanka doesn't have enough stock gauge, because you need at least 50% of your stock gauge to actually do a hard hit. So oh no, she's gonna do it. She has two motherfucking bars, viewers. She has 2 stock gauge now. Oh no. So I thought, yeah, I might actually have to restock this. And look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. Shock Max. This is a new spell, by the way, viewers. This is a combo magic spell, viewers. Holy hell, 353. 353? 353. He doesn't even have that amount of HP. That's an overkill. But thankfully, like what I did here is just, you know, I ignored Ricardo since she doesn't have a lot of health. So the only thing that I have to do now here is just attack her. She did black hole on Mao. Oh no! She's alive though. Mao is still good. So yeah, I thought I just need to hit her hard. That's all I need. Red Nova. No stock gauge for you, sister. And for the finale. Yeah, thankfully that's the final punch. I thought I would fail this as well. And she is down. Yeah, up and at him, Ricardo. Trial complete. Yeah, this is the hardest trial of the bunch, by the way, viewers. And also, yeah, I made it much harder than it is. And for this one, we will get Oracle earrings, which we're gonna check on. We're gonna check on later. Oh, did I pause the video? We're gonna check on later. Don't worry about it. So, final challenge. We're forced to play as Johnny, and there's only we're gonna face you know, a single wave, and we are actually forced to play as Johnny alone. So can we do it? I'm gonna fast forward here. By the way, yeah, I'm preparing Johnny here, and yeah, item use is prohibited, viewers, for this challenge. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this challenge. What the? It's a 1v1? Win without using any items. It's a 1v1, huh? But this thug is actually special. He's one of the earliest enemies that we fought in the game, viewers. But as I said, these challenges, they alter the stats for these enemies. As you can see, you can actually take a lot of punishment, and he hits hard as well. So yeah, it's not hard, by the way, viewers. It's all about, you know, picking when to heal, when to heal, and when to stop, and when to defend. Really, and nothing really challenging about this fight. Yeah, I gave Johnny Ricardo's stellar chart, so he has the same magic. So only our cure. He doesn't have the normal cure. So here, I thought that I would definitely... I think I thought I would heal and then defend, I think. Now, Arcane Evil Chain? Oh, I have balls then. And a perfect hit. Maximum cure. And maximum damage. So I can take out his stock engine. Good dodge, Johnny. That actually saved me. I think if I didn't get hit by, if I did get hit by that, I would lose. So I actually got lucky here. I got extremely lucky here. So here I decided to cure and to cure myself and block. And blocking here is actually really effective. Only 60 damage in total. So that's a huge difference. Half the damage. Actually, 25%. Only took a quarter of the damage. And here we're gonna hit him hard, steal his start gauge, and this is it. And I don't think I'll heal. I think I'm gonna heal just to be safe than sorry. Better be safe than sorry, and attack him normally. Boom, boom. And a strike on the heel. Have a nice day. God damn, you're too good at video games. And this is it. This is it.
Way weaker than I thought.
Trial complete. Not hard. Not a hard challenge. But, interesting nonetheless. It's all about knowing when to block and when to attack. That's it. Of course, and having Johnny ready for fight. And we get the Tauros Stellar Charts magic. So, yeah. There it is. I'm gonna talk about the items that we got, viewers. So, these are the challenges that we got right now. So, they were fun. They were fun, really. And by the way, the Tauros. I think I'm gonna talk about the items when we go back to our main session. So, viewers, I will see you back, and we'll have to check out the items that we got before we continue our adventure. And find out what happened. Find out where the whereabouts of Lady Ann Killer. So I will see you then.